down, Green Screen Entertainment fans? Your boy Jay Green back with another review. Right now I'm bringing you Dark Waters. This movie was directed by Todd Haynes. It stars Mark Ruffalo, Tim Robbins, and Anne Hathaway. Now for those of you out there who have no idea what Dark Waters is all about, this movie takes place in 1998 all the way to present, if you can believe that. And it's a true story. It is centered around Mark Ruffalo's character, who is a corporate defense attorney who is approached by a farmer from his hometown of Parksburg, West Virginia. Now, this farmer from his hometown tells him that his cattle and other livestock and even plants and trees and all that type of stuff around his property are dying at a crazy rate, and he knows that there's something afoot. However, Mark Ruffalo, his character, happens to work for the company that could potentially be poisoning the land around this farmer's area. So you can imagine the conflict of interest that he has when he agrees to help this farmer out and file his claim, if you will. Now, one problem that I often have when it comes to movies that say they are based on true events or it's based on a true story is that either A, the way that they adapted that story, they took way too many liberties and I can't really believe what the fuck I'm seeing on screen, or B, that movie is just so boring, they didn't adapt it properly that I'm nodding off throughout the entire film. I feel that Dark Waters hits right in the middle. It's got the right pacing, it's got the right tone, and it's got amazing acting and great storytelling that you can follow all of the details of this entire case through all of these years, which is crucial because if you're not with them from the very beginning to the very end, you're not really getting the full impact of what's being told. Now, aside from the acting, you need chemistry, you need relationships, and this movie has great relationships. Mark Ruffalo and his boss, their relationship is a good one. His boss does trust what he's doing, but at the same time, he's extremely upset at what he's doing, and when you watch the movie, you'll understand why he's so upset, because of the implications that it can have with their firm and this other big-ass company. Mark Ruffalo and his wife, Anne Hathaway plays his wife. She's phenomenal. She's on his side, she's got his back, but at the same time, she's like, dude, you're crazy. Let this shit go. Why do you have to keep pushing this? But because of his integrity, because of his morals and his values, and he wants to be able to fight for the little guy because of who he is as a person, you understand why he keeps pushing that along. And every time he has to explain it to Anne Hathaway, she kind of settles down just a touch and she's back on his side again. And no matter what, there are a couple times in the film where Mark Ruffalo's character is in some true trouble, even though she might not agree with why he put himself in that position, she backs him up. And there is a moment where Anne Hathaway's character has an opportunity to give Mark Ruffalo the old "I told you so," but she doesn't. She chooses to back him up in front of a certain somebody, and she does it in a very subtle and a very dignified way, but very impactful way at the same time. And I was like, fuck, she killed that shit. And the person getting that gruff killed that shit with their response as well. This movie has great tension, build-ups, and then maybe explosions of emotion, if you will. But when you're getting them, each one is a little different and each one is warranted, it's valid, and it makes perfect sense, and it pushes the story along, and it just keeps you on the edge of your seat again to get the final outcome of what's gonna really happen. Another thing that I enjoyed about this film, while it is based on a true story, is that it gives you the entire scope of the story. Like I said, from 1998 all the way to like present time, we are with some of these characters. So when we see certain things happen to one character and then we see another character down the line, maybe in the same shape that that one character was in the beginning of their issue or situation, we kind of know what's coming their way, and you kind of feel for that person off the top. So the way that this movie can make you feel about the characters, can make you feel about the issue, and can make you question things around your house. Phenomenal directing, phenomenal storytelling. I thought it was adapted wonderfully. Look, y'all, in the end of the day, Dark Waters was a great movie. I definitely think you should check it out. It is on Amazon right now. Now, this movie is about, again, more than just this farmer's land. It's about more than this defense attorney fighting this case. This movie is also about big companies. This movie is about big corporations and the liberties that they take at our expense. Check this film out because it's going to uncover some things that you probably had no idea what was going on, and it might make you question some of the products that you got in your house. Hey, yo, I hope I gave you a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of insight to what this movie was all about and enticed you to go and watch it. Again, check it out. It's on Amazon. Yo, your homie, Jay Green, I'm out.